So today we will see about construction and working of hydro turbine. So before that, as been seen in some previous lectures about the principle of working of the hydroelectric power stations. So as we know that we are constructing one dam across a flow of river or some called as in the hilly areas, so that the water gets stored in the some device or some area we call reservoir. Now this stored water we are going to allow on the turbine. Now through the some different arrangement such we called as a penstock or source tank, any other devices which is used in HP, that is hydropower stations. So this turbine, this water is came from the reservoir to the turbine through the penstock. Once it reached to the turbine, now turbine will start rotating. Okay, and now turbine is coupled to the generator and generator will start rotating, and hence the electrical power will be generated. So for this lecture, we will see about the different types of turbines. Okay, as we seen some schematic layout of the hydropower station, we have one. I have shown in one turbine which is regarding one basic one. Okay, so as we discussed in the yesterday's lecture, the hydro turbines or selection of the turbines for any hydro plant, it depends on the head of the total system, or simple called as a head of the hydropower plant. Head means height. Okay, I already we seen about in last lectures. So if as I know that if the head is different, that means if head is measured in always in meters, if the head is different, then according to that of head, we are selecting a turbine for any hydroelectric plant. Okay, so here we will see about the hydro turbines, the working of hydro turbines. So as we know that this particularly for high head power plant, we are basically use the Pelton turbine. For the medium head, for the medium head purpose, for the medium head power hydropower station, we use the Francis turbine, and for the low head, we are using the Kaplan turbine. Okay, as I mentioned in the previous lectures, high head turbine, it is nothing but if my total head is more than 100 meter, if my total head is more than 100 meter, then I will call it is called as a high head hydropower plant or high head hydropower stations. So for this, if my total head is more than 100 meter, I call high head. So for that purpose, I will use the Pelton turbine. Okay, because it has some advantages to use compared to these two. Okay, because for high head, it is most efficient turbine. In simple language, we call it its most advantageous turbine for high head purpose. Okay, so for high head, we are using the Pelton turbine. So again, for medium head, we are using the Francis turbine as I mentioned about the medium head. If my total head is in between the 30 meter to 100 meters, okay, above 100 we call it a high head. If the total head it is in between the 30 meter to 100 meter, we call it as a medium head hydropower plant. Now last one, for medium head power plant, we are using the Francis turbine, and last one is a low head. If my total head is less than 30 meter, so this particular power plant or this hydropower plant we call as a low head hydropower plant, and for that purpose we are using the Kaplan turbine. Okay, so for this lecture we will see about the detailing of the Pelton turbine, which is used for the high head. Okay, so this type of question may be asked for your any university exam for 8 marks. So just it is a point. It is under the curriculum in your generations. So they have mentioned the construction and working of hydro turbines. Okay, so they have given these categories: high head for Pelton turbine, medium head for Francis turbine, and low head for Kaplan turbine. Okay, so we will move one by one. So about the turbines. So for this, basically we are starting this lecture from the Pelton turbine, which is used for the high head hydropower plant. Okay, so basically, as this is the one review picture which I'm going to show you. This particular section we call a water turbine is a rotary machine that converts kinetic energy and potential energy of water into mechanical work. That means water turbine. This is nothing but a water turbine. Okay, so this is nothing but a totally it's called as a dam of the system. Now again, this is nothing but a dam, and this particularly we have constructed this dam across the flow of a river. Now This is nothing but a penstock, and this HG is simple condenser is nothing but a head. Okay, this totally head from the ground. Okay, G indicates the ground level. Okay, so it is meaning of HG, that is the total head or simple condenser, total height of the dam, the total height of the system. Okay, so fine. So we will see about this one. So as I know that I transferred the water from the reservoir to the turbine. Now this is nothing but a penstock. Okay, always the water came from the dam to the turbine through the penstock. As I know that penstock is nothing but a pipe. Okay, त्या पाईप मधून काय होतं, इथं जे पाणी आपण स्टोअर केलेलं आहे, इट इज यूज टू रन द टर्बाइन. इथून जे पाणी येणार आहे ते पाणी काय करेल, डायरेक्टली टर्बाइनच्या ब्लेड्स वरती पडेल किंवा बकेट्स वरती पडेल, आणि हे टर्बाइन it now start to rotating. Now after rotation it is coupled to generator, and generator produce electricity. जे पाणी आहे जे टर्बाईन फिरणार आहे, हे इथं पाणी फिरायला लागलं तसं टर्बाईन माझा अँटी क्लॉकवाईज फिरणार आहे. ओके, जस्ट पाणी पडल्यामुळे, आणि जे काय पाणी पडलं म्हणजे टर्बाईन फिरेल. जे काय पाणी आफ्टर यूज ऑफ टर्बाईन, आफ्टर रोटेशन ऑफ टर्बाईन, अगेन इट डिस्चार्जेस टू टेलरेस. टेलरेस म्हणजे नथिंग बट बेसिकली हे जे पाणी हे अगेन नदीला किंवा इन केस ऑफ रिव्हर, ऑन सम केस ऑफ लेक, किंवा some is nothing but a shortage of pondage we are going to store. Okay, so this is nothing but a basic structure of the hydropower plant. Okay, again it is the definition of the turbine. A water turbine is a rotary machine. Rotary means फिरणार, म्हणजे rotating machine असणार, rotating machine that converts kinetic energy and potential energy of water into mechanical energy or mechanical work. So that means here, as we know that potential energy of water is stored. So it firstly it is going to convert into kinetic energy, and later one, this device I call turbine. So it converts the kinetic energy into directly mechanical energy. Okay, so fine. Now we are moving towards the Pelton turbine. Now this word Pelton, so basically this one Pelton turbine is the Pelton wheel is impulse type water turbine. Impulse type, what is meaning of impulse type we will see later. So it was invented by Lester Alan Pelton in the 1870s. Okay, that means this type of turbine, it is actually invented by the Pelton. So as per their name, the scientist name, the name is given for this particular turbine called the Pelton turbine. Okay, the Pelton turbine is a tangential flow impulse turbine. Tangential means in a some degree, its angle is what we call the tangent angle. So in that particular angle, the water is allowed to flow on the turbines. Okay, so this particularly turbine is simply called as a tangential flow impulse turbine. Okay, the Pelton wheel is most efficient in high head applications. So as I mentioned in previous few minutes ago, so this particularly Pelton wheel is most efficient in high head applications. So that's why only the Pelton wheel turbine is used for the high head application. That means high head water power, hydropower plant. Because as compared to the low head as well as medium head, as I said here, high head we are always using the Pelton turbine. For medium head, I use the Francis turbine. Low head Kaplan turbine. Hey, what is the reason why we are using the Pelton turbine high for high head? Why we are not choosing the Francis for high head? Because the Pelton turbine has most efficient in high head applications. That's why only this particularly Pelton turbine is mostly used for high head applications. Okay. So again, this is nothing but a basic structure of the Pelton wheel. Okay, simple called the Pelton turbine. Okay, so we will, for this lecture, we will see about the construction and working of the Pelton wheel, or simple called as the Pelton turbines. So here, as the water is came from the this particularly we call it a penstock. This is nothing but a penstock. Now penstock, as I see, as shown in this one, this is a penstock. So इथून जे पाणी येणार आहे from reservoir, it is allowed to flow on the buckets. Okay, on the turbine blades किंवा buckets. हे turbine चे buckets किंवा simple called the turbine blades. हे पाणी प्रेशर करून इथं या ब्लेड तुमचे buckets किंवा ब्लेड वरती पडणार आहे. ओके, आणि हे पाणी फिरणार, म्हणजे तुमचं पाणी पडल्यानंतर हे तुमचं बकेट्स किंवा ब्लेड्स ऑटोमॅटिक किंवा सिम्पल कॉल्ड टर्बाइन इज नाउ स्टार्ट टू रोटेटिंग. ओके, सो हियर नाउ दिस simple called as this one, this nothing but a not penstock. Okay, now penstock, so जे पूर्ण जे बाहेरचं जे आउटर एज आहे किंवा सिंपल कॉल्ड एज आउटर एज ऑफ पेन स्टॉक, इट इज हॅव्हिंग सम नोझल. ओके, आपलं जे औषध मारण्याच्या पंपात जसं नोझल असतं किंवा आपल्या ज्या चावीला किंवा आपल्या जर नळ असतं आपल्या किचन मधलं असतं किंवा इन जनरल कुठलंही नळ असेल, तिथं जसं नोझल असतं, सो दॅट आय विल सो दॅट वी विल गेट द मोर प्रेशर. ओके, सो इन दॅट केस सेम केसेस the this pipe which simple called as a penstock has the one end has a nozzle. Nozzle कशासाठी आहे? Nozzle, because of this nozzle now there is a jet of water is flowing. Okay, because of this nozzle there is jet of water. Jet of water is nothing but there the pressure of the water is going to increase, that called because of the jet. म्हणजे फॉर एक्झाम्पल सपोज आपण कुठेतरी असं पाईप आपल्या हातात आहे आणि आपल्याला जर आपण अंगणामध्ये किंवा कुठेतरी आपण पाणी मारतोय, ओके, जर पाणी शिंपडतोय, सपोज जर आपण तिथे पाईपच्या एंडला म्हणजे पाईपच्या जो सरफेस तोंडाला सपोज आपण बोट लावलं किंवा आपण कुठेतरी एक बॅरियर कन्स्ट्रक्ट केलं, तर काय होणार आहे डायरेक्टली तिथं जे आहे जे आपलं जेट आहे जे सिंपल कॉल्ड फ्लो रेट आहे किंवा जेट हा लांबपर्यंत जातो, कारण बिकॉज प्रेशर इज डेव्हलप्ड at the at the mouth of the particularly jet, mouth of the particularly this particularly nozzle. Okay, so nozzle is basically used to produce the jet. हे जेट म्हणजे काय, सिंपल काय, हे पूर्ण एक नथिंग मराठीमध्ये पहिला पिचकारी म्हणलं जातं. सो जेट म्हणजे इथं नोझल केल्यामुळे काय होतं, ह्या प्रेशर इथं मागं प्रेशर क्रिएट होऊन हे जास्त इथं प्रेशर क्रिएट होणार आहे. ओके, बिकॉज ऑफ नोझल, कारण नोझलचं एंड आहे की इथं पाईपचं इथं ए बघा, पाईपचं जे एरिया आहे, पाईप एरिया पास व्हायचं जे खूप मोठं आहे, बट इथं नोझलचं जे आउटर पार्ट आहे इट इज व्हेरी लेस. ओके, नोझलचे जे आपण सिंपल एक्झिट पार्ट आहे, सो इट इज व्हेरी लेस. सो अगेन वॉटर इज फोर्सफुली पासिंग थ्रू दिस outer edge so that pressure is created and hence there is a production of the jet. Now because of jet, now if the jet is allowed to flow on the bucket, this is nothing but the buckets are simply called as the turbine blades. Okay, buckets simple called as a blade. Buckets म्हणजे आपले जे नॉर्मली बकेट्स असतात किंवा simple called as a blades. Okay, so because of this jet, because of this jet, now that it is applied on this particularly buckets or blades, now due to this these particularly buckets will start rotating. Now these buckets are connected to the turbine, simply is a part of turbine connected to the runner, and hence if the buckets are going to rotate, obviously now my turbine is going to rotate, my turbine will start to rotate. Okay, so again after discharging, the water is now allowed to flow in the tail race. Tail race म्हणजे नथिंग बट, टेल रेस म्हणजे काय, इथे जे पाणी जेट मधनं पडणार आहे हे पुढे जाणार ना, हे पूर्ण तुमचं हे पूर्ण अँटी क्लॉकवाईज फिरायला लागणार आहे, कारण जेट अप्लाय केल्यामुळे इथं पाणी पडल्यामुळे हे असं वर फिरायला लागेल असं गोल, आणि फिरल्यानंतर जे पाणी इथून पडणार आहे इट इज गोइंग टू स्टोर इन टू द टेल रेस. and now this tail race water simply we are used we are again discharges for river. Okay, जे इथलं टर्बाइन वापरलेलं जे पाणी आहे हे परत आपण काय केलं तर डायरेक्टली it is discharged to the river. Okay, so tail race is nothing but it is a storage device after use of the water turbine. Okay, now this is nothing but a buckets. So I have explained when the pressurized water is passes through the nozzle, through the path passes through the penstock, and then it is through the nozzle, then obviously high pressure water we call the jet is created. Now this jet is allowed to bombard on this particular bucket, allowed to apply on this bucket, and hence the force is created on the bucket and the bucket will start rotating. Okay, and it will start rotate the turbine, and hence turbine will start rotating. Now this is casing. Casing is nothing but it's the outer part, that means nothing but it's the outer body of the pattern wheel. Again spare is nothing but if I want to control the water jet, if I want to control the flow rate of this water, then the spare is nothing but is used, or the spare is used to control the water flow. Suppose it is operated on the mechanical system, so I suppose I inserted inside this jet. Now the water flow get reduces. It will reduce the speed of the turbine and vice versa. Okay, so this is nothing but a control device of the turbines. Okay, this simple called a spare is nothing but it is used to control the water flow from the penstock टू द दिस बकेट्स. ओके, म्हणजे स्पेअर काय करतं डायरेक्टली जर मी जर ह्याची मुवमेंट केली, जर इनर आउटर जर ह्याची मुवमेंट केली तर ऑब्व्हियसली ह्या पूर्ण जे नोझल मधनं काय होणार आहे, तर इथे त्याची मुवमेंट चेंज होईल अँड नाव इट विल कंट्रोल द टोटल ऑपरेशन ऑफ द वॉटर फ्लो. दॅट मीन्स इट विल ऑपरेशन ऑफ द पेल्टन टर्बाइन. म्हणजे जेव्हा मला पाणी इथं सपोज मला इथलं पेल्टन व्हीलचं स्पीड मला कमी करायचं, सो कमी स्पीड कसं कमी करणार आहे, तर डायरेक्टली इथलं जे इनपुट पाणी आहे, इनपुट पाणी मी इथलं प्रेशर कमी करा, म्हणजे पाणी कमी करायचं. पाणी कसं कमी करायचं, तर जस्ट मेकॅनिकल अरेंजमेंटने हे स्पेअर फक्त इनर साईडला ढकलायचं. ओके, इनर साईडला पुश करायचं, सो दॅट इथून जे तुमचं जेटमध्ये जे फोर्स अप्लाय होणार आहे पाणी येतं हे आतमध्ये गेल्यानंतर काय ऑब्व्हियसली द pressure on the jet will decreases and hence it will reduces the speed of the Pelton turbines. Okay, so again here this is nothing but a penstock, and this deflector is nothing but it is used in emergency purpose. Okay, emergency purpose to reduce the to stop the operation of the Pelton turbines. So these are the basic parts of these are the some basic parts of this sorry these are the some basic parts of this particularly system. This particularly simple called as Pelton wheel turbine. So we are going to focus simple the one parts of this Pelton turbine one by one. Okay, so this the main parts of the Pelton turbines are the penstock, second runner, casing, spear rod, this one spear rod, deflector, nozzle, and a brake nozzle. Okay, so as I said in working of this particularly Pelton wheel turbines, so here the penstock is allowed to flow the water from the dam to the turbine. Now this penstock has one end has a nozzle so that the jet will create it. Okay. So as this is a part of working of the Pelton turbine, so for this we will see the construction simple called as the main parts of the Pelton turbines. So these are the main part: penstock, runner, casing, spare rod, deflector, nozzle, brake nozzle. Now what I said, the spare rod is used to control the flow of water. Okay, suppose immediately I want to stop the this speed of the Pelton turbine. Immediately I want to stop the Pelton turbine, or immediately I want to reduce or decrease the speed of Pelton turbine. So what I said, the deflector is used, as well as this is nothing but an this one ब्रेक नोझल. ब्रेक नोझल मध्ये काय केलं जातं, डायरेक्टली इथून जे पाणी आहे इथं पाणी काय केलं जातं, ह्या खालनं ह्या फ्रॉम दिस नोझल, सो इट वॉटर इज अलाउड ऑन द अपोजिट डायरेक्शन ऑफ दिस वन. दॅट इज हे जो वरचा पार्ट आहे इथं, इथलं पार्ट वरती इथून पाणी ढकललं जातं किंवा इथून पाणी सोडलं जातं किंवा फोर्सफुली अप्लाय केलं जातं. काय फोर्सफुली अप्लाय केल्यानंतर काय होणार आहे एक्झॅक्टली, आता आय नो दॅट इथून मी पेनस्टॉक मधनं पाणी फ्लो केलं इथून, आणि नाव द जेट इज ऑलरेडी प्रोड्यूस बिकॉज ऑफ दिस जेट प्रेशर द टर्बाइन इज फ्लोईंग. ओके, सॉरी, टर्बाइन इज रोटेटिंग. ओके, म्हणजे इथं पाणी फोर्स फ्लो झाला, फोर्स अप्लाय केल्यामुळे टर्बाइन आता अँटी क्लॉकवाईज फिरायला लागला. बट मी जेव्हा मला इमर्जन्सी करेन, मला पेल्टन व्हील टर्बाइन स्टॉप करायचं आहे. ओके, मला पेल्टन टर्बाइन थांबवायचं आहे, रोटेशन पूर्ण स्टॉप करायचं आहे. इन दॅट केस आय विल यूज दिस ब्रेक नोझल. ब्रेक नोझल म्हणजे सिंपल काय, इथून डायरेक्टली इथं वरती इथून खाली पाणी सोडायचं, म्हणजे पाणी प्रेशराइज अप्लाय करायचं थ्रू द नोझल. अगेन नोझल सांगितलंय, नोझल इज नथिंग बट इट्स अ सिंपल कॉल्ड एज अ रिड्युसिंग पॉवर, रिड्युसिंग वॉटर फ्लो, सो दॅट इट विल क्रिएट द हाय प्रेशर्स. ओके, इट विल क्रिएट द जेट. म्हणजे इथून पाणी वरती टाकल्यामुळे काय होईल, हा जो पार्ट आहे बाहेरचा ऍक्च्युली हे असं फिरणार ना, ह्याच्या अपोजिटनं पाणी इथं टाकलं तर काय होणार आहे, ऑब्व्हियसली there is a reduction in the speed of the Pelton turbines. Okay, so these are some basic parts of the main simple called the main parts of the Pelton turbine. So for this we will see the detail working of the each parts. Okay, so again the penstock is a solid pipe which take water from the dam and take it to the turbine at very high speed. Penstock, it is a solid pipe. Okay, as we seen, it is used to connect the dam to the turbine. So it is nothing but a pipe. This the main function of the penstock is to carry the water from dam to the turbine. म्हणजे डॅम पासून जे पाणी आहे तिथून पाणी टर्बाइन पर आणायचं काम हे पेनस्टॉकचं. ओके, सो पेनस्टॉक इज अ solid pipe which take water from the dam and take it to the turbine at very high speed. Okay, then second one is the buckets. Buckets, simple called buckets or blades. Each Pelton turbine has a specific number of buckets attached to its runner. Okay, runner हे काय? We will see later. Okay, each Pelton turbine has a specific number of buckets attached to its runner. Buckets take the impact of water and start to rotate along the runner. That means हा जो part आहे म्हणजे this buckets or blade, this one as I showed, this one, these are हे जे आहेत प्रत्येक आहेत सगळे, these are the nothing but buckets, simple called blades. हे जो पूर्ण बाहेरचं स्ट्रक्चर आहे it has some typical shape. Okay, हे typical shape चे जे आहे, so this part is called as a buckets. Okay, so these buckets, or simply in other language it's called as a turbine blades. So blades has a typical simple called as a particular shafts, so that it is allowed to rotate in certain directions. So as they have mentioned, so each Pelton turbine has a specific number of buckets. Specific number is most important, because if the number of blades are very less, okay, as I said here, as I shown in this diagram, if the number of blades or buckets are too much smaller, simple called as a too much lower values, if the number of buckets are less, then there is a loss of water, because the jets are supposed, just assume that there are only two or four jets. The four jets are, oh sorry, four is buckets are, and here the number of buckets are more. Okay, so suppose, just for example, just you are taking the example of, if there are only four buckets, then इथे एक असेल, इथे एक असेल, इथे एक असेल, इथे एक असेल. So इथे हे वरती जोपर्यंत हे खाली येणार ना obviously. So in that जो middle portion आहे, again there is a loss of the water. Okay, so that for again, if the number of buckets are more, okay, here first case if the number of buckets are less, सो काय होईल, पॉवर इथे लॉस होणार. कारण समजा इथं एक आहे बकेट आहे, इथे एक बकेट आहे, इथे का नाही, ओनली जरा फोर बकेट्स अज्युमेंट. सो इथं जेव्हा असेल तेव्हा फोर्स अप्लाय होईल, हे वर जाईल. फोर्स अप्लाय जर वर झालं परत काय होईल, हे इथं परत येणार ना. सो अगेन there is in that portion the water flow may be decreased, or simple called as there is losses in the jet as well as the water flow, as well as there is a loss in the speed of the buckets. And in second case, if the number of buckets are more, again there is the weight of the buckets will increase, or weight of the blades will increase, then it will reduce the speed. Okay, so for that purpose, the turbine has a specific number of buckets attached to its runner. रनर हा जो पार्ट आहे, रनर इज मीन सिंपल काय, तर हा जो आतला पार्ट आहे म्हणजे कुठेतरी जोडला असणार ना, ह्या तुमचा जो रन, हा तुमचा बकेट्स आहे, हे कुठेतरी जोडलंय ना कम्प्लिटली, ते सगळं मेटॅलिक पार्ट आहे. दिस पार्ट इज कॉल्ड एज रनर. ओके, हे जिथं बकेट्स जोडतात इट इज कॉल्ड एज रनर. म्हणजे हा जो फिरतोय, हा फिरणार आहे, हा ऍक्च्युली ह्याला फिरवतो. हा फिरवतो कुणाला, त्या शाफ्टला, आपल्या शाफ्ट म्हणजे कुठं कपल्ड आहे, जनरेटर फिरणार आहे. Okay, so buckets are connected to the runners. Now, each Pelton turbine has a specific number of buckets attached to its runner. Buckets take the impact of water and start to rotate along the runner. म्हणजे इम्पॅक्ट ऑफ वॉटर म्हणजे काय, डायरेक्टली वॉटर इथेच पडणार ना, जेट जो आहे तो इथेच पडणार डायरेक्टली, या इथे तुमच्या जो बकेट्स किंवा ब्लेड्स आहेत इथं पडणार आहे, आणि हा ढकलणार आहे, ब्लेड्सला ढकलणार आहे कोण, वॉटर ढकलणार. आणि वॉटर ब्लेड्स एकदा रोटेशन किंवा एकदा ब्लेड्सची मुवमेंट चालू झाली, ऑब्विसली द ब्लेड्स आर कनेक्टेड रन. हे बघा, यू कॅन सी द रनर, हे सगळे रनर आहे, हे मध्ये शाफ्ट बसणार आहे, हे मध्ये इथे शाफ्ट आहे, हे शाफ्ट म्हणजे कुठं, हे तुमच्या जनरेटरला कनेक्ट असणार, आणि दिस पार्ट इज नथिंग बट अ रनर. ओके, नाउ रनर वरती सिंपली द ब्लेड्स आर अटॅच, और सिंपल बट बकेट्स आर अटॅच. नाउ रनर, जस्ट आय शोन दिस. The Pelton runners may be designed either for casting of the disc and buckets in one piece, that is monocast, or the disc and each of buckets are casted in a separate pieces. The buckets are made up of cast iron, cast steel, bronze, or stainless steel, depending upon the head at the inlet of the turbine. That means this what I said, this one is the outer parts are, this is nothing but some buckets, हे जे बाहेरचं part आहे. Okay, these are the nothing but the buckets or simple called the blades. So these all these buckets are connected to the runner. हा जो मधला part आहे, you can show this, you can see this, this is nothing but a runner. हा जो मधला part हा सगळा, okay, जिथे हे blades connect केले, this part we called as a runner. Okay, रनर नाव का दिलंय कारण बकेट्स फिरल्यावरती रनर हा फिरणार ना, हा फिरतोय म्हणजे रनर आहे. ओके, and this is nothing but a shaft. Actual shaft तुमचा इथे आहे. हे shaft कुठं connected आहे? तर obviously generatorला. Okay, so this is nothing but a buckets. This part is nothing but a buckets or blades. Now these blades or buckets are connected to the this particularly runner, and now runner is made up of this one. As I mentioned, Pelton runners may be designed either for casting the disc on buckets in one piece, that is monocast, म्हणजे सगळं एकच कास्टिंग असतं इथं, or the disc and each of the buckets are casted separate pieces. म्हणजे एक तरी हे डायरेक्टली एकदमच कास्टिंग म्हणजे एकदमच एका सेम मटेरियलचं कास्टिंग असेल किंवा मे बी ह्याचं मटेरियल वेगळं असेल, ह्याचं मटेरियल वेगळं असेल. सो दिस दे मेन्शन द बकेट्स आर मेड अप ऑफ कास्ट आयर्न, cast steel, bronze, or stainless steel, depending on the head. So that is the reason these are the three main material which is used in the designing of the runner. Okay, so as I mentioned, this is nothing but the blades, and this middle part I call the runner. Now it's a casing. Okay, casing as I am saying in the machine, casing is nothing but it's the outer part of the system or outer part of the turbine. Turbine चे पूर्ण बाहेरची body आहे, so this called as a casing. Okay, the casing is important part of Pelton turbine unit which acts as a housing for runner and nozzle tips. Housing म्हणजे काय, पूर्ण कव्हर म्हणून वापरतात. हाऊसिंग म्हणजे घर थोडक्यात. Okay, so this casing, it acts as a nothing but it's a coverage or simple called as a housing for runner. हा जो रनर आहे मधला, रनर अँड बकेट्स और वेन, सिंपल कॉल्ड वेन्स और ब्लेड पण म्हटलं जातं किंवा वेन्स पण म्हटलं जातं और बकेट्स पण म्हटलं जातं. ओके, आणि जो बाहेरची बॉडी आहे जी पर्टिक्युलरली सिस्टीम वी कॉल्ड एज अ कॅसिंग. ओके, नाउ the support for generator. Internal surfaces of casing should be designed to prevent the water leaving the buckets deflected back against the runner. म्हणजे सिंपली हे स्ट्रक्चर असं डिझाईन आहे की जेव्हा इथलं पाणी पडणार आहे, पाणी पडल्यावर ते काय होईल, हे वरती जाणार तुमचं बकेट्स किंवा तुमचं ब्लेड रनर वर, म्हणजे सॉरी तुमच्या बकेट्स वर किंवा ह्याचं टर्बाईन फ्लो होणार आहे. हे परत पुढे गेल्यानंतर हे सिस्टीम असं आहे की बाबा इथं पाणी गेलं तर परत पाणी कुठे वर अलाव करू देत नाही, बिकॉज हे वरती गेलं तर परत इथं खाली पडणार किंवा इथं सपोज इथं पाणी असं लिफ्ट करत गेलं इथं पडणार, डिक्रीज द स्पीड. सो again they mention internal surface of casing should be designed to prevent the water leaving the buckets deflected back against the runner. Now again, this is nothing but a spear rod. As I mentioned, the spear rod, which is basically used. This I'm taking this one. So this basically use this spear rod to control the flow of the water. Okay, a spear is provided with a nozzle here, nozzle, and its main function is to increase and decrease the speed of water entering the turbine. That means whatever the water which is applied on the turbine, so turbine blades, now the spear rod it is used to control the स्पीड ऑफ वॉटर, म्हणजे जिथनं ज्या इथं स्पीड ज्या पाण्याचा इथं आहे त्याचं स्पीड कंट्रोल करण्यासाठी वी आर युजिंग द स्पेअर. ओके, इफ मोर वॉटर इज नीडेड स्पेअर मूव्स बॅक अँड अलाव मोर टू एंटर द टर्बाइन. म्हणजे समजा जास्त स्पीड पाहिजे असेल, ओके, जास्त स्पीड पाहिजे तर काय करायचं, हा जो स्पेअर आहे हा मागे न्यायचा, बॅक टू. ओके, दॅट मीन्स मूव बॅक, हे मागे ढकलायचं, सो दॅट काय होईल, पाणी प्रेशर नाही आणि इथं पाणी फोर्स अप्लाय केलं तर हे जास्त वेगाने फिरायला लागेल. अगेन इफ लेस वॉटर इज नीडेड स्पेअर मूव्स फॉरवर्ड. पाणी जर मला कमी पाहिजे असेल तर मी हे स्पेअर फॉरवर्डला मी मूव्ह करणार आहे. ओके, लास्ट वन इज डिफ्लेक्टर. Jet deflector have the function of diverting the water flow or part of it between the nozzle and the rotor in such a way that it does not hit the buckets. This may be used for emergency stop. Let me simply just you have to remember this. This deflector here, as I mentioned here, this deflector is used to stop the this turbine in emergency cases. Okay. Last one is a nozzle. Nozzle is provided at the end of penstock, this one, as I said earlier, and its main function is to increase the velocity of the water and to direct it to buckets of the turbine. Last one is a brake nozzle. As I said here, brake nozzle is applied so that speed will decrease.